Yo, what's good, everybody? Happy Friday. Welcome back to another episode of Do You Hear Me? Special, the Diddy trial. We're back after a couple of days of there being a break because jurors was sick, or there was somebody said that one of the jurors had vertigo. And then we had another person that got kicked off the stand, and then there was another person that was supposed to get kicked. So it's just been a wild couple of days, but we're back. And please make sure that you like to subscribe to the channel, Unico Williams on YouTube. Please make sure you do that. I appreciate when you do that. But for those of you that are just now new here, I am going to be the judge, the jury, the witnesses, the crooked attorneys, everything. So we're gonna act this thing out. So let's get back to court. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Unico Williams. All right. So it still had a late start, but we're gonna have a short day though still. So before the jury's in, the government's like, Your Honor, may I place a binder of documents on the witness stand? Yes. All rise. He clearly ready to get this thing going. The government may call us next witness. Government's up. First, Ms. Garagos and I will introduce some exhibits. And Ms. Garagos is Diddy's attorney. All under seal except one. Admit it. The government calls Brendan Paul. Do you recognize this person? Tuxedo photo is shown. Brendan Paul, who's supposed to be this mule, quote unquote, Sean Combs. I worked for him until I was arrested out of Florida airport for possession of cocaine in my personal assistant bag. Why was it there? I was just sweeping Mr. Combs' room. How did you come to work for Mr. Combs? Through Revolt, Ellie Maroon. He told me, get in to get out. If you have a girlfriend, break up with her. You'll never see her. Did you interview? Late October 2022 at 200 South Mapleton Drive. How were you greeted there? My ID was scanned and I had to sign an NDA, non disclosure agreement. Frankie Santella and Christina Karam are there. KK. Did they hire you? Yes. I will pack a lot of joints in the garage. Marijuana. Okay. When did you meet Mr. Combs? KK came to the garage and told me to come to a listening party in the backyard and take notes. What was KK's role? Chief of staff? Helped out with the family? Did KK use Mr. Combs' phone? Yes. How many assistants did Mr. Combs have? At first, 5, then 4, then 2. Given my college basketball background, I helped with Mr. Combs' workouts. Who was this? Jonathan Perez. And this? Butler Frank Rodriguez. Who was that? What did Mr. Combs' butler do? Stand next to Puff, giving him water, chapstick, whatever he needed. Did you have group chats with KK? Yes. Turn to the binder and flip through it. Who is this? Fahim. We called him Fa, F-A-H. What was your salary? Started at 75,000 a year, then 100,000. I got paid bi-weekly by Combs Enterprises. Where did you live? In an Airbnb in LA and Miami. Where did KK stay? In LA, an apartment 4 minutes from 200 South Mapleton in Miami in Two Star Island. Did you accompany Mr. Combs to paid club appearances? He would ask for $150,000 and they have to sell things for him. What did you do to stay awake? Stay awake. Prescription Adderall and sometimes cocaine. What was your job? To make sure Mr. Combs was always happy, he'd say, I don't take no for an answer. He told us to move like SEAL Team 6. Did Mr. Combs fire you? Yes, for forgetting his Lululemon fanny pack when he went on a walk. He said, I don't want to see her face anymore. Tell KK you fired. What did you do? Bought a Lululemon fanny pack, get it in, lay low. Did you ever complain to HR? No, that wasn't a thing. Why not? HR even forgot to pull my federal taxes my first 8 months. You just go to Mr. Combs. Did Mr. Combs use drugs? Yes. Ecstasy, cocaine, more. What's in this photo? My hand with ecstasy and tussie, pink cocaine. Why did you take the photo? To ask staff what to do with it after I found it. I was told to put it in his bag. Did you buy marijuana for him? Yes. From whom? Philip Pines. Puff like sunset sherbet. Who were the other drug dealers Mr. Combs used? One Stop, Guido, Baby Girl, and I think it's spelled OEI. Who's this? Guido, funny smile on the face in the photo. Is this your chat with Baby Girl? What is happening? Jonathan Perez is introduced me to Baby Girl. She asked me, "Is it for you or Puff?" I replied, "Puff, but tell anyone it's for me." Why? Puff is high profile, so we use alias. Did Mr. Combs use Cialis? Yes, but he put it on his nightstand. My bad, so y'all can read along with me too. Sorry about that. Shout out to Inner City Press, keeping us in the know. Appreciate them. Um, did Mr. Combs use Cialis? Yes, we put it on his nightstand. Your message to Love Red Phone, what does it mean? I called Puff Love. His red phone was personal, the business phone was yellow. What did he text you? Zans. How did you pay for the drugs? Cash, from the Gucci bag or security, usually Fahim. In this text, what is flowers? Marijuana. Did you also call it tree? Yes. Here Fahim tells me I'll get paid back once Duke comes on shift. Did Mr. Combs have you take drugs? Yes, to test his Tusi. Did you want to take it? I wanted to prove my loyalty. What were Wild King nights? Mr. Combs and significant others, drugs, sex. Did Jane participate in Wild King nights? Yes. Did Mr. Combs' other girlfriends participate in Wild King nights? Not that I'm aware of. Who called them Wild King nights? KK? I just say he's going to hotels. Did Mr. Combs stop using hotels and move them to the residences? Yes, after the Cassie lawsuit. What did you do? Clean up after? What does this say? That Jane coming in, Brendan is setting it up. Wild King night probable. Where did you make the reservation? Nobu. Where was this Wild King night? Jane's residence. I wrote running to Walmart for them. KK asked, Wild King mode active or Gucci bag active? What did you say? Between the two. How did you know what to buy for Mr. Combs' Wild King night? We had a shared document in the notes app. Who was responsible for the Astroglide? The property manager. I didn't think the 200 South Mapleton manager was good, so there's a photo. I took the photo to show the manager how to lay out the Astroglide in her bathroom. How'd you put it? How'd you put in for the cash? Robin at TriStar. Did Mr. Combs contact you from Wild King Nights? Yes, by voice notes or FaceTime. He called me to go get a sex outfit, but he never called me back. How did you clean up after? I wore gloves. Why? Sanitary reasons. Is this a photo of the day of your arrest? Yes, March 25th, 2024. Rented jet. The cocaine you were arrested with, was it Mr. Combs? Objection. Sustained. Was it yours? No. Was it Mr. Combs? Objection. Overruled. Mr. Combs. What did you do after arrest? Diversion program, drug treatment. Government says no further questions. Judge says cross. So we got Diddy's lawyers up here. You walked on to play basketball at Syracuse for an iconic coach? Yes. You played for UNC, but COVID ended it? Yes. You weren't just a drug mill, were you? Objection. Overruled. I was not just that. It was a minor part of what you did. Absolutely. Personal use. Judge is like, rephrase. The hotel nights were personal. Objection. Rephrase. How can I word this? Okay. It was Mr. Combs and Jane. Relaxation. Personal, right? From your observation? Yes. Did you see Jane as hesitant? I did not. If you saw non consensual activity, you would not have worked there, right? Objection. Sustained. You would not work for a criminal, would you? No. You care about your reputation? Yes. You were arrested for 27 G's, grams, crackers. Barely personal use. It was a mistake, right? Yes. And the case was dismissed? Yes. Did drugs make Sean more focused? He got extremely creative. As you sit here today, are you indebted to Sean Combs? Good experiences for the most part. No further questions. So they have a sidebar, and the judge is like, yeah, we can go ahead and do that. So the government's back. Did you know what was happening in the Wild King Nights? Objection. Rephrase. Were you there? No. What did you think the $5,000 were for? Objection. Sustain. Did Mr. Combs $5,000 cash in another context? No. You said you wouldn't work for a criminal, but you bought drugs for Mr. Combs? Yes, more than 5 times, less than 10. How do you feel about Mr. Combs? It's complicated. No further questions. No recross. Thank you, Mr. Paul. You may go. All right, so that's the quote unquote mule, if you will. Really, he's just an assistant, and then he set up they got all these different names for the Diddy to the freak offs. I guess it elevated from freak off to King Knights, and Wild King Knight is his ultra one. I guess that's the final boss, but that's it. That's all they wanted to know. Government may call us next witness. First, some exhibits, and they're reading text between Diddy and KK on April 25th. So this Diddy, I can't take it no more. Album not done. You can have release after the studio. We control our energy. Whatever. Give me Frank. Play the audio message by Mr. Combs. Have Jonathan do it. John will go to the hotel. We have a bit more than request a break. Okay. Message is shown on screen involving Veronica Bangs, then taken down. The general is reading. Miss Ventura says you bashed my head in. Combs says, you're crazy. Stop talking. Flipping on me for what? You're taking a break. Cassie said, I don't want to be beaten down for standing up or ever. I try to figure out how to get this nut out. Okay. Still reading. No witness on the stand. Miss Cassie says, all I wanted was to have a good time, and you took all your anger out on me as per usual. You dragged me down the hall by my hair. This is not play fighting anymore. I was serious about Rita coming over. Boris had to tackle you, Puff. That's not love. That's possession. I have bleeding cuts. Diddy, I'm not going to let someone shit on me when all I've done is be nice. You don't treat me. You don't treat me like the king. You was acting like a bitch. Cassie, talk to your people and they'll tell you, or they won't, since all they do is suck you. I asked to have my record come out after a million years. I would like to read other portions of those exhibits. May I confer with Mr. Garagos? Of course. Ms. Garagos, we need a break. Okay. So with the jury out, Diddy's lawyer's like, we want to read in the next page. Miss Ventura is saying I love our FOs when we both want them. They are in evidence, but for some reason we are just reading these to the jury. There was no objection by the defense. This leaves a prejudicial impression with the jury. What's your basis for what you want to do? We didn't know they were only going to read portions. You just want to read the 4 messages? Yes. I think it's fair for the defense to read the four messages. I didn't intend to be misleading. So if your court is saying that these four should be read, I should be the one to read them. Fine. Now we'll break. All right, they back. So the government's saying, let me read this again. I had read the wrong version. Miss Ventura to Mr. Combs, you want to party and have a good time. I have to focus, or if I'm ever going to become anything, you treat me like a hooker for 10 years. I love our freak offs when we both want it. The government calls Joseph Cerciello of Homeland Security. Investigations, 18 years. How many records have you reviewed for the charts in this trial? Witness, like thousands. What is the only female name in this chart? Jane. Turn off the public screens. All these exhibits must be provided by Monday, June 23rd. No time given, will be alert and published. What's the name of the hotel? One Hotel, South Beach, Phil Pines, from May 22nd through the 23rd, 2021. $3,050.90 for one night. In this flight, Jane by JetBlue from New York to Miami. With the public screens, I'll play the Instagram videos. Does this metadata match up? Yes. What's the name? Jessica Ruiz, Mr. Combs' travel agent. What was the charges for losses and damages? $6,000. Who flew on this one? Jane and Cabral. Jane from LA to Miami to LA. And Cabral, Atlanta. Note, the government and Cerciello go back and forth about exhibits that are not being shown to the public. Here's one. Jane messaged the prosecutors just belatedly made available. You want to get a party going before you spend the weekend with a boring chick? Oh, so that's from Jane. What's this? A hotel damage report at London Hotel Room 229. The report says bodily fluid spread on the floor, pictures attached as evidence. Names column? Jane, Combs, Reggie, Paul, and Cabral. Dang, she was the only one in the room. Damn. In these, between Paul, Arthur, and Combs, then Jane, Arthur Fitness LLC, an ATM cash deposit of $900, then $600. And this, more hotel damages. Fahim's cell phone was seized. Yes. Your Honor, take that one down. Public couldn't see it anyway. Can we please have a sidebar? Take it down. And yes. During the sidebar, here's another Jane message the prosecutors belatedly made available today. So she said, I'm crying. I'm so triggered by this because it's too close to some nights I felt forced. Please stop drugging and using women for your fetish nights. It creates demons inside of us and real trauma to women who are only doing it to please you. Let that pain on other women stop with me. Leave women alone who don't want to do those nights with you. Hire prostitutes and stop emotionally harming women that love you. Damn. Then another one. You want to make me suck some peen so you can jet off to an island with Gina or Young. I'm guessing that's you in Miami. And have me do the dirty in the hotel room after a hotel room. So then they're back. Did Jonathan Perez send this to Fahim? Yes. And this is about Antoine. Is it sorted by date? Please sort it, Miss Becker. So at the end of the day, the prosecutors are making late exhibits available where she said, I'm not even horny no more. Who sends this message? KK. What does Jonathan write to Fahim? He says, I don't know if you're holding $10,000. Fa said, trying to get some more now. And this, June 20th, 2024, 1 year ago today. Your Honor, I think this is a good stopping place since we're ending earlier today. Jurors, you may leave. Don't read anything. All rise. How many more on direct, Miss Comey? To midday on Monday. I hope Miss Garagos can finish cross by the end of Monday. Then Rule 29. Mr. Agnifilo, we'll be on the shorter side. We'll tell the government over the weekend. Don't worry about what we about to do. If the government rests at the end of Monday, I think we'll rest Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll send the proposed charge today. You send edits Tuesday evening. We could do the charge conference on Wednesday and closings Thursday. You can use the courtroom until 2:30. Mr. Donaldson, if needed, put in a written application. Adjourned. So, not as action packed as we started off with all the crazy shit that was going on. Now they're trying to get to the money trail and get to the people that have been, been around this for a minute. So that's where we'll end our day. Have a great weekend. We got plenty of shows coming up for you this weekend. Make it make sense. Movie reviews, TV reviews, not Power, BMF, everything is up. So please make sure you like and subscribe. So again, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Do You Hear Me with Unico Williams. Special, the Diddy trial. I holla.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much.